I had an expectation personally of walking into the room and hearing the president, the speaker.
All right, live pictures right now up on Capitol Hill of Kevin McCarthy, the House Speaker, and part of his caucus talking about their meeting with President Biden at the White House just a few minutes ago. All about the negotiations on the debt ceiling. Colby Hall is here, founding editor of Mediaite, the premier news website for news about the news, and also On Balance resident philosopher. All right, I'm thinking just sort of in the way this is being covered, right, is for so long the White House was and the media was going to frame this as Republicans leading America to default and pushing us off the fiscal cliff. Then all of a sudden, a couple of weeks ago, the Republicans pass their deal to raise the debt ceiling. They passed a bill. There you go. And I'm wondering if since then, everybody has been just a little bit off their talking points.
Well, I think that's an exact right assessment. And what you're seeing really is it's a big game of political chicken, and there's a narrative battle, right? It's information wars, right? It's Kevin McCarthy and the House GOP basically trying to leverage this asset so that they can have more fiscal responsibility. By the way, fiscal responsibility that they didn't really adhere to themselves, but neither has the Biden administration or the Democrats. And, I think the Biden administration is seeing, based on the polling that they're seeing, and my reporting says that internal data at the White House suggests that they see this as a losing battle right now for Kevin McCarthy. Again, this isn't about budget concerns, even though Kevin McCarthy wants us to be more sort of frugal in the way we spend our money. And I think everyone reasonably thinks that also. This is just about making sure that, our economy doesn't crash. And I have a lot of friends on Wall Street who are gravely concerned that might happen.
Oh, yeah, unquestionably. I just think about the way that this is being covered. And initially it was being covered as the Republicans driving us off a fiscal cliff. But now that the Republicans have actually passed a bill, and we keep hearing Kevin McCarthy say that over and over again, we passed something, it just feels like the ability to run with that narrative has been really hampered. And now Democrats haven't quite figured out how to message this new situation.
Well, honestly, it's hard to create a narrative beyond just the basic facts of what one wants to hear, because these negotiations are done behind closed doors. And all we really know is what the others say about one another, which we can't really trust what the White House is saying about Kevin McCarthy and vice versa, right? Like they're at odds. And so, I think mostly people are just seeing it's kind of a classic political game of chicken that people are kind of fed up with. This isn't really about drawing down money in as much as that Kevin McCarthy wants that to be the case. But Biden, this is he's polling very poorly. He's actually polling better on this issue, perhaps because the media has created a narrative that's been more in favor.
It's been very favorable to the White House. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.